Now, ahead of this proposed assembly gherao tomorrow, the Ranchi administration on high alert. Section 163 has been imposed within a 750-meter radius of the Jharkhand assembly. These restrictions come ahead of tomorrow's protest. Obviously, security agencies will tighten their security around the assembly complex, given that a large number of students, possibly in the thousands, will be marching towards it. Let me go straight across to our reporter Dev Kotak, who is joining us live from Ranchi. Dev, one thing is very clear. The government made its best attempt today to break the deadlock, but the students are firm. They are saying that these three resignations will not cut any ice. Nothing will cut ice till a CBI probe is ordered. What is the Jharkhand government saying at this point of time?
Well, in a very interesting development, in another 10 minutes from now, the Chief Minister Hemant Soren is expected to address a press conference and clear the air around this entire controversy and whether the CBI can be brought in at any stage or not. But however, what we hear from other sources is that it is not possible to straight away press the CBI into action. It's not something that the state government. It's not something that the state government.
Can you give me a minute here? Can you give me a minute here? I'm going to come back to you. The Jharkhand administration right now as we speak, holding a press conference. Let's quickly listen into that.
एक-एक करके पूछेंगे तो बेहतर रहेगा।
वही है 14वीं जेपीएससी को लेकर क्या कंक्रीट फैसला हुआ है?
हमने तो बताया आपको कि 14वीं जेपीएससी और बैकलॉग को रद्द करने पर सरकार ने सहमति प्रदान की है।
सर, ईडी जांच की बात आप लोगों ने मानी है कि ईडी को इसमें इंटरव्यू कराएंगे, तो किन मुद्दों पे ईडी आएगी सरकार?
जांच के दो पहलू हैं। एक क्रिमिनल कॉन्स्पिरेसी का है, निश्चित रूप से वो जांच हमारी सीआईडी करेगी, और जहां फाइनेंशियल इम्प्लीकेशंस के इशू हैं वो हम समझते हैं कि ईडी उसको बेहतर देगी।
अंदेशा है कि इसमें मनी लॉन्ड्रिंग जैसी चीज भी है?
अब ये नहीं कहा जा सकता है, लेकिन छात्रों की मांग थी कि केंद्रीय एजेंसी के द्वारा जांच कराई जाए, तो हम लोगों ने यह माना कि केंद्रीय एजेंसी के जांच का विषय अगर आता है तो छात्रों को इससे ज़्यादा विश्वास अर्जित होगा। मैंने यह विषय छात्रों से भी कहा कि आपको कोर्ट से अनुरोध करना चाहिए। अगर कोर्ट के ऑनरेबल कोर्ट के कोई डायरेक्टिव्स आते हैं तो सरकार उसको मानने को तत्पर है।
बच्चों का कहना है कि हरदमिता हम लोग नहीं कर रहे, सरकार कर रही है। सीबीआई जांच पर सरकार पे सर क्या है कि वो
सीबीआई जांच से सरकार क्यों कर?
सीबीआई जांच के बहुत प्रत्यक्ष प्रमाण इस राज्य में ने देखे हैं। पहली और दूसरी जेपीएससी की जांच सीबीआई के माध्यम से हो रही थी। 20 वर्षों से ज़्यादा का समय गुजर चुका है, और हम ये समझते हैं कि जब हम लोगों ने उनको ये कहा कि फास्ट ट्रैक कोर्ट का गठन करते हुए 90 दिनों के अंदर परिणाम तक पहुंचेगी हमारी सीआईडी, तो उनको यह मानना चाहिए था। और आप जेएसएससी से संबंधित सवाल प्रशांत जी से और एडीजी साहब से पूछ सकते हैं।
पहला सवाल तो यही है कि किस्तों में क्यों नियुक्तियां होती हैं? इसी पे ज्यादा संशय हो रहा है कि जब एक बार वैकेंसी निकली, रिजल्ट निकला, तो किस्तों में नियुक्ति क्यों?
उसका कारण ये है कि जैसे मान लीजिए अगर हमारे 100 पद हैं और हमने एक शॉर्टलिस्ट किया कि 100 पद के हिसाब से, मेरिट लिस्ट के हिसाब से 100 बच्चे या 150 बच्चों को हम लोग बुलाते हैं डॉक्यूमेंट वेरिफिकेशन। डॉक्यूमेंट वेरिफिकेशन के क्रम में कई बच्चों के डॉक्यूमेंट्स गलत निकलते हैं या संदिग्ध होते हैं, तो हमको उनको नोटिस देना पड़ता है, 2 नोटिस 3 नोटिस, कि वो उसको बदल लें, सुधार लें। इस प्रक्रिया में विलम्ब होता है। तो मान लीजिए कि 100 में से 70 बच्चों का सब डॉक्यूमेंट सही निकला और 30 बच्चों के लिए हम लोग नोटिस पे नोटिस कर रहे हैं, कई में।
So you have Suvidya Kumar, Jharkhand Minister, confirming what Dev has been reporting. Dev, it seems the government is absolutely okay with the cancellation of the JPSC exam, the prelim exam, which was one of the main demands. The second big demand of the students was that the probe be conducted by a central agency. In the press conference that has just happened, Sudivya Kumar is also saying that the ED will be roped in. Now, if a central agency is being roped in, not the CBI, but in this case, the ED, as the minister is mentioning, if the examination is being cancelled, why are the students still carrying on with the protests and still planning to march to the assembly tomorrow? Why are we still calling this a deadlock?
We're calling this a deadlock because once CBI comes in, a lot of skeletons will tumble out of the closet. Those people who were really responsible for this deep-rooted corruption and ensuring that the papers leak, the questions are out, the answers also being provided to certain candidates and aspirants. A lot of these things will start emerging, and it might put a lot of pressure on a few people in the government as well, which is why somewhere they are reluctant. And like I was mentioning earlier as well, Shreya, that it is not very easy to just straight away press the CBI into action. They will have to go through the Delhi route. It's not something that they can instantly take a call on, or the Chief Minister can instruct. At the most, he can request or demand. It is not necessary that it might be complied with entirely, because the students feel there is a lack of confidence and serious distrust by them against the government officials. That is why they are saying that an impartial probe in a fair and just manner must be conducted. But you were also mentioning about the tightenings of security around the complex where they are going to march to, which is the new Vidhan Sabha or Vidhan Bhavan building premises. Out there in that entire area, barbed wire fencing has been done on both sides of the road, ensuring that the protesters stand behind the barricades. But I don't know how successful or to what extent the police is going to be able to manage it. But the India Reserve Battalion, the Jharkhand Rapid Action Force, and the Jharkhand Police at the moment are trying really hard to ensure that no untoward incident or a law and order problem takes place.
Okay.
Tomorrow also that will be their aim.
That will be their aim, but there are already allegations by the BJP that the Hemant Soren government is trying its best to deter students and intimidate students from actually reaching the venue so that they can all march towards the assembly. Give us a moment here, Dev. We are also hearing from Chief Minister Hemant Soren, who is saying that in a situation like this, it is very easy for students to be misled by political parties. And he's cautioning students and protesters against that. Let's listen in to Mr. Soren.
इस विषय को कोई राजनीतिक चश्मे से देखने की आवश्यकता नहीं। कुछ लोग राजनीतिक महत्वाकांक्षी बड़े पैमाने में पालते हैं और यही महत्वाकांक्षी राजनीतिक दलों के लिए एक रास्ता बनता है जहां युवा पीढ़ी को दिग्भ्रमित करने का।